Hello and good evening. And let's start with one replay of Age of Empires. So we have Hungarians, Natsu 734 in the red corner. Then we have as his friend Niku G5C playing with Franks, and at the bottom we have Sapphire Dragon playing with Bulgarians in the green corner, and at the blue corner we have Fiorioso playing with Franks again. So we have on the two sides of the teams we have Frank players, then we have Hungarians and we have Bulgarians, and the map it's Arabia, although I think no, it's a standard Arabia as we can see. So looking at the teams and looking how the game start, everyone is going for the sheep, and then they start to build they start to get the sheep, and then they will start to go for the hunt. Okay, so the red player actually is sending already 2 villagers for wood. The blue one also, not the blue one, but the yellow one also, so this is kind of standard. If we look at the yellow one, he sees a lot of stuff. He will see now his second boar, I think. Yeah, he see both of his boars. If we go to the red side, let's see how it is. Oh, he also see a lot of his map. He already see his boar and second boar and gold mine. Pretty much everything is here for him. And then let's see the blue player. The blue player has a 3 already for wood. He has 7 for sheep. So this is kind of standard build. And does he know where his hunt is? Yes, one boar he knows, and the second one also. And then the green player. So the green player also sent at this point 4 people. Then here he get already his boar. And he doesn't know where his second boar is though. So we'll see how this will play out. So going back, it is quite interesting this matchup because normally Bulgarians and Franks, they are playing very much with cavalry, right? So it is 2 cavalry sieves. So basically, very often we can see that one of the players, when it is playing 2 against 2 or 3 against 3, one of the players is playing usually with cavalry and the other one is playing with archer civilization. This is kind of the meta for today or these days. Okay, we will see here the second boar, I guess. Is this the second boar for the player? No, this is the first boar. Okay. And here the villagers are going for the berries. Let's see how it is on the top. And on the other side, actually Hungarians, they are also kind of cavalry civilization. So the other two also play with 2 strong cavalry civilization. So all in all, everyone play with cavalry civilization. Although I think Hungarians also have a quite good tree for archers. I think they have also good archers. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I can select. If I can go to the technological tree. Yeah, he has at least arbalests, right? So at least he has this, and oh yes, then the Hungarians has a good archers. Okay, so the team on the top actually managed to see where the green player is. The team on the bottom, they know where the red player is, and now they are searching, I think, they're searching the yellow player, right? So that's how it goes. And then they start to building a wall. So normally in Arabia, you have to build some kind of protection, or at least, you know, if you don't build protection, the map is very open and you can be attacked from any side. So in general, it's a good idea if you build some kind of protection. So let's see. But you know, the different players make different styles. So for example, some players are thinking, okay, if I attack, I don't need to make a protection, right? Because my opponent will be constantly defending himself, so I don't need to make attack. The red player is also starting to build a wall. Okay, let's see the blue player. The blue player, the positioning is very important here because you can see how the houses can become part of the wall and can be quite useful. So in the very early, you can position some of your buildings to be useful for you and to be in the right places, like this house, for example. With 3 villagers, it's a very fast building this wall. Okay, and someone actually, both of the players on the north team managed to go to the, respectively, to the second age. I didn't manage to see with how many villagers, but they managed to go. 23 at this moment. Let's see, to 21 and 24 to 23. Okay, so only the green player is little behind with 1 or 2 villagers. The rest of the players have the same, pretty much 24 already, 23, something like that. Villagers, right? 2. But you have to be careful because in cases that you forget to to build houses, you get housed, right? And that's what this player is doing. He knows that he is housed, and that's why he is researching update. Because while you are housed, you cannot produce villagers, but you can then research one of the updates that are available in the town center, right? Okay, let's see the team from the north, what they are seeing. They start to search more, right? Now, I think the yellow player is thinking, okay, where to start attacking. I already have 2 scouts. With the down scout, I will have 3 scouts, so I'm ready to attack. Normally, when you attack with cavalry, the first scouts, right, you need around 3 scouts, something like that, to have efficient attack. So basically, the idea is to have enough power to manage to kill some villagers, right? Because else, if you just go there, harass him a little and don't do anything, yeah, there is no point in doing that. So, yeah, that's how it goes. The blue player is expecting this, so the green player is expecting this, so he's actually putting his scout here, right? And looking, okay, are they coming? Okay, now he's coming with 2 scouts more. So he's ready to attack you almost. In front. Now he's pick, yes. He's bored. So yeah, sometimes it happens this in the games. That's why he's kind of behind with the food, right? And maybe that's why he was also behind with the villager production in general. The red player actually is going for archers. And he built like 6 archers already, and they are actually the green player find the yellow player, but he was massively on number. He had only 3 scouts against the 5, so he just ran away. Now he's trying to go in the back of the base of the opponent, but I don't think that he will succeed in that. Now the yellow player has to decide, and he decided to attack, right? So that's what we are seeing. So the green player is attacking here, right, to pressure a little his opponent, and meanwhile his opponent is also attacking. The yellow player is also attacking here, and the red player, what he is doing, the red player, he's apparently going back because he's afraid, because the blue player managed to go to the castle age. In the castle age, there is available knights, and the knights are very powerful units, expensive but also very powerful. Now the green player decided to go from this side, I think. What is happening here? Okay. Okay, he's building houses, so pretty much the scouts cannot enter, right? From the blue player, from the yellow player. So the knights are very powerful, and if they are against, let's say, scouts or archers or anything from the second age, they'll be very, very hard to deal with. And that's why I think the red player tried to defend himself a little or get a little bigger number, so can now attack. If he get to the third age, to the castle age, he will manage to also no, he's still in feudal. He will manage also to make arbalists, and arbalists are also powerful, right? Especially in big numbers, they can deal with the knights. Now we will see what will happen here. He decided to go back. Are he attacking? Maybe he will attack. Oh, and he go exactly to the knights. But why he run away? He didn't need to run away. Oh, in this encounter it was awkward because the blue player didn't know if he should attack or if he should stay. He didn't know that the red is far behind for the castle age, and the yellow player meanwhile is going. And here, as we can see, the green player is building not directly to the path between them, but a little around. What is happening here? Oh, the yellow player is in, and this is because there is a hole here. Yeah, that's how it the yellow player entered. The green player, he makes several of the spears, so maybe he will manage to do some damage, or maybe not. One of the horses are down, but they managed to attack a little, right? And slow down green. And that's one of the problems that you have to constantly pay attention. Right now he is building, but he doesn't put his villagers to get gold, right? And you see what will happen here. So he has two already stables, and he can produce, because he's in the third age, he can produce already knights. And yeah, I think the red just passed also on the third age, and yellow start to make knights, but I see only one stable for making, and maybe this will be not enough. Also, he doesn't know at all about these buildings here, right? And there too, and it's already he want to make a town center, which is very good. Let's see, green doesn't have a town center at all. I think blue had already a town center, and but the villagers will be attacked because the green managed to find them. So then they will not manage to build anything here. Yellow still has a bigger army. Now green has attack and armor. Yellow has only attack. Normally, the armor is very important for the unit that has a lot of health, right? So basically, the knights, normally it's better if you put armor, especially when they are attacked against units that has a lower attack. It means that they'll much more time has to hit the knight, right? The knight base attack is already pretty big, 10. So, you know, for example, the scout has 5, so the difference is huge, right? Let's see. So he still doesn't know about here, and Boo decided to go here and fight against the villagers. Green again find here the villagers and managed to attack the Boo. The yellow knights were little off the side, so basically they had to come back. And yeah, the villagers were attacked. The portion of the army was destroyed, while the knights were regrouped back and managed to go after right now the knights. And they finally found. Now Yeo finally knows about the stables, but what he want to do in this current situation, right? He want to fight. Now it's very important who will be on the top of the hill, because who has the hill, he will make a bigger attack. That's how Age of Empires works, that there is a hill bonus damage, and it is very important who will be on the hill and who will attack. Meanwhile, Yeo is sending one more villager to try to build the town center, but the green knows about that and sent there and killed that one villager. And after that, he managed to actually destroy the cavalry, destroy the knights. Oh, the army from red become bigger and bigger. This will become very big problem at some point, because you know he wasn't attacked. And yeah. Oh, the Boo decided to come and help on the green, so they kind of attack double, make a double attack, and maybe they will manage to destroy this town center. Right now, you have a problems. He built a second stable, but maybe it was a little too late. And now, actually, the both of the armies, the green and the blue, are pretty big. But meanwhile, red is trying to attack them, and he'll be entering through here. The blue already had a castle, so he has some kind of protection, but we will see if it will be enough or not. He knows that part of the knights are here at yellow because they can see each other. Now both of them are attacking the barracks. And what is happening here? Green is getting some of the villagers. Meanwhile, I think red will understand that there is a castle here. Yeah. And yeah, yellow attack again because he wanted to stop the villagers, but he couldn't because he get in the middle of the army, so he was attacked one more time. And now the green is starting to build the Crepus, and the Crepus is kind of a small castle which can attack a lot of places. Meanwhile, Boo is going back. The red is attacking his town center, one of the town centers, but the Boo knew what to do, and he created some of these machines which are very good against archers. They kind of one-shot them. Okay, the Crepus is here. Now, when the Crepus is here, it means that the green has advantage all over in this area, and for the yellow, it is very hard to defend this area. Now, what green tried to do is kind of destroy one of the walls so he can enter inside, right? Meanwhile, what is happening here? The red is continuing attacking him. His arbalests shoot further than the town center, so without any problems, he is just shooting at them at the town center. Meanwhile, the mangonels are prepared. Then there is a small skirmish here constantly between the blue, between the green and the yellow. Yellow tried to build another house, but yeah, in the very last moment he couldn't. Actually, he almost built it, so yeah. And the idea is that many of the economy of yellow is here, right? Okay, so there is the Wu managed to go to the Imperial Age, which is the fourth age. Now he will have specific trebuchets, which are very, very long-shotting weapons that can destroy buildings, right? Very good against buildings, and that it will be in his advantage when he's trying to destroy this building, right? He managed to make a second castle, and meanwhile, what is happening here? The armies of and this is the special units of the Bulgarians, right? Although just the special units is going somewhere else. And they actually managed to go inside, as we can see, the units, the villagers, and start to make another Krepust in this current moment. So if this Krepust is built, actually it will manage to attack all of this part, and it will be a big problem for EAO. Meanwhile, what is happening here? This is the trebuchet as we spoke, and now he is attacking back the castle, and he's the only one. Ibu is the only one who managed to go to the fourth age, right, to the Imperial Age. So he lost one of the town centers and a little amount of the economy. But what is happening here? So basically, green is going below the town center and is trying to attack the villagers of the yellow. So a lot of villagers are killed, and yellow is trying to build a castle, right, with all of the villagers that he has. So he'll lose some of the villagers, obviously, but most probably he'll manage to build a castle, right, because he's building it with a lot of villagers, and the cavalry of the green didn't go exactly to the place that it should go for this. So yeah, in the end the castle is there, and the castle will protect a little in this area. Meanwhile, what is happening here? Okay, there is another mangonel, and here it's continuing the shots. Now there are two trebuchets and a lot of archers, right? But these archers, they have to be careful, because against the mangonels it can happen that they will be one-shotted. Green decided to go directly for red, seeing that, you know, the protective castle is already here from yellow. He decided to go here for red and attack him while the red doesn't expect, right, in this attack. Now red has to put all of the villagers back to the town centers, and for some time he will idle his economy, which is good for the team of south, because then red will not manage to make so many resources. What is happening here? Oh, there were attack on the trebuchets, as we can see, and the trebuchets survived. There were some cavalry that was pushed back, and then the castle was destroyed. So the castle was destroyed. Meanwhile, some of the villagers are falling, and here he has to release now some of the villagers. So Boo start together a small contingent of force, and Red is deciding to make another castle in this place. Meanwhile, there is some attack here from Yeo, but Yeo doesn't have any more so big army, right? He was constantly attacked. Now yeah, he has to produce a lot of villagers actually for gathering the necessary resources. He kind of was left quite behind, and he always green is attacking a little again. It's a small force. Meanwhile, the trebuchets are attacking. Now the trebuchets has the protection of the castle, right? Oh, and red built very close to the castle again, so we will see what will happen. This will be very interesting. Oh, okay, from the 47. Oof, 25. 18. He decided to dive in, and pretty much it left. There was one hidden mangonel, and it managed to destroy all of them. So that was very, very brutal thing. Okay. And the castle again fall. Meanwhile, what is happening? So green is making here another crepus, right? So it is actually the green the red is seeing it, right? Because he get the apparently the updates. So red is seeing it, and the Boo decided to go there and to destroy here. Because right now red has to think not only about the protection. I am not sure if he'll manage to build this castle. Maybe he will, maybe he will not, I'm not sure. But he has to think for the... No, he will not. And Yo decide to tap out, right? He didn't have a big economy already, so the red decide to do that. Oh, finally, the red managed to build the castle. And what will happen here, the red is building a castle defensively, and he is bringing his army. Maybe just now he managed to see the Crepus, because he had to look what is happening in front. Green is committing his army. Will he manage to build this Crepus? This is very interesting. And it is almost done. Okay, he managed to build the Crepus. And actually, none of his soldiers survive. But yeah, with the two Crepus now, one next to each other, they can protect each other. And then, yeah, he can actually attack here and deny this he can deny the stone. He can also idle a little his economy. And in this case, also Green managed to destroy the castle, right? So he managed to push, because when you have to look at the two fronts, it's very hard. Now Red had to look at the front that it is on defensive line and also on the offensive line. And the offensive line was apparently destroyed, especially here with the mangonels and the big battle. And now defensively he is pushed by green, and the green is bringing more and more soldiers. He's also getting some updates. Yep. And pretty much that's it. Green decided, red decided also to tap out. And yeah, let's see the statistic. So this is the units that are killed. This is the units that are lost. As you can see, Boo lost only 10 units compared to all others. He was so little, right? And green managed to kill 181. Economically, red was very, very good economically. But I think also he built a lot of villagers, more than anyone else. 101, yes. So more villagers and 4 castles, right? So pretty much that's it. Have a nice evening.